The St. Louis County Council wrapped up its first meeting since County Executive Sam Page was indicted. However, tonight, it wasn't Page's alleged misuse of funds under the microscope.
New tonight, Annie Kroll was at the meeting hearing about confusion and concern surrounding spending dating back 6 years, Annie.
Mike and Kelly, the council called on the state auditor's office to look into the financials of the prosecuting attorney's office. This was a financial investigation done on the state's dime, not a full-blown audit. The findings weren't what the council expected.
Perhaps we were not aware of what we should actually be looking for.
Some St. Louis County Council members called for a more extensive audit of the prosecuting attorney's office after an initial investigation, something Council Chair Rita Hurd-Days thought they'd already asked for from the state auditor's office.
I guess I'm confused because I believe the resolution asked for over the last 6 years. And even as an investigation, would you not investigate over the last 6 years? Since that's what the request was.
Current County Prosecutor Melissa Price-Smith supported the request, saying it would give a clearer picture of operations, especially under her predecessor, Congressman Wesley Bell. Sunshine Law reports, travel expenses, and timesheets were all analyzed over the last 2 years.
We picked a time period that we think covered the credit card use, sunshine law use in the last few years, and then the other items that the council.
So if you did 2 years, we'd never find out about the previous 4, which is what the concern was. If I recall correctly, that was what the concern was from this council.
Some issues in delayed sunshine requests were flagged, but Councilman Mark Harder was not entirely confident with the auditor's lack of visiting the prosecuting attorney's office, though investigations are typically done remotely.
I'm not really happy with the way this was conducted. I thought this would be more focused. I thought people would be at least face to face with some of the people in the prosecutor's office and be able to dig in some, different places and maybe find other things.
It was a free 6-month step in comparison to a nearly $300,000 and year-long audit if authorized by the council. According to the St. Louis County Prosecuting Attorney's Office, they have 66 attorneys and about 40 other staff members. Investigators looked at every weekly timesheet over the last 6 months, finding 43 instances where employees had to explain overlapped county time with mostly municipal court work.
The prosecutor has since implemented new procedures to ensure weekly sign-off by a supervisor for all the timesheets.
I'm encouraged by that she came in and saw what needed to be cleaned up and actually cleaned some things up.
It was a recommended procedure, but not a policy for supervisors in the prosecuting attorney's office to sign off on a weekly timesheet. If the council were to move forward with authorizing a more in-depth audit, it would cost the county about $300,000 and open the doors to comb through Price-Smith's budgets records rather than just spending.